Hello and welcome to the Foil Stars. This is Danny Cohen coming to you with another installation, all in rapid succession here. This time we're going to talk about the upcoming game against the Seattle Kraken, ranked number 7 in league standings, versus ourselves, the number 2 team on league standings, and the number 1 team on the road, tied at 8-1-3 record with the Colorado Avalanche in that category. So we've got Jason Robertson, who is making and chasing history with the goal streak of 7 games that he is on right now. He passed Mike Modano with that one last time for the Dallas record, and he looks to do more. We will also see the return of the Moosiah, who is coming back from his 1-game suspension for a clobber knocking of the face of Coronado right into the boards from behind. You can't do that. He did it. He sat out for it. He's back from timeout. And is Benn coming back to the form that we have come to know and love? We'll talk about all of that and more. But before we do, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share, repost this on whatever forum that you're on, and tell a friend about it. Help me get the word out. So the Stars won the first meeting between Seattle and Dallas in a low-scoring, exciting goaltending battle affair where DeSmith was on one end of the rink and Matt Murray, who is out with injury, was on the other. DeSmith got the better of Matt Murray in that face-off with a .968 versus Matt Murray's .920. And Seattle is coming off a 1-0 loss to the New York Islanders. We know all about losing to the New York Islanders. That's a very good team out there, also top 10 in the league. So the Stars are coming off from one of our best performances of the year, a dominating win over the Edmonton Oilers to the tune of 8-3. So we are 8-1-3 on the road, and we are also the number 2 team in the league in terms of goal differential now at positive 15. I love that stat. I think it's one of the most telling stats about how good your team really is. I think it's even more telling than your record in a lot of instances. So it's good to see that we're there. We're a little bit behind the Colorado Avalanche, who are far and away the number 1 team in goal differential at plus 38. Good for 23 goals. Differential better than us. I'll tell you, the Colorado Avalanche have come out angry in the first quarter of the season at the playoff exit that we gave them. A heartbreaker if you're a Avs fan, and we loved it. They sure didn't. So it'll be great to see these two teams battle it out through the regular season, and we're going to see them again in the playoffs too. So Robo is currently tied with Goldsworthy, Broughton, and Gagne at a 7-game goal streak right now. The record is held by Brian Bellows, going back to the Minneapolis days at 10. So Robo still's got to rack up a few more games to hit 11 and get sole possession of that record. But if anybody can do it, it's him. Robo is tied for 4th place in the league, scoring at 31 points right now. Robo is in a 4-way tie for 2nd in goals with 14. Robo is on pace for a franchise record of 57 goals, to beat his prior best of 46 goals. I think he can do it. I think he can beat his prior record, and I think if he continues this for a little while, we're going to be on the record break watch for him all year long. So hopefully he keeps this up. It'll be fun to follow that if he does. The franchise record for goals is held by Dino Ciccarelli and Brian Bellows, who co-lead that department at 55 goals. Dallas record is held by Mike Modano, who had 51 season. And I will imagine that DeSmith will be in net tonight on the back end of the back-to-backs. He's usually the go-to guy, especially on the road. DeSmith has only allowed 3 goals in his last 3 games, posting a .966. The goalies for Seattle are very good on their side of things. Even with Matt Murray out, they've got Decord at .909 and Grubauer at .912 on the season. Wyatt Johnston is coming off of a 1-goal, 3-assist, 4-point night. Jamie Benn, who was MIA since mid-season last year, and he was MIA in the playoffs where he only had 1 goal, is doing pretty well in his 4 games back. He's got 1 goal, 2 assists. He was 1-1 for the night last night. And so, when I see him skate out there, he didn't look like that for the majority of last season or in the playoffs. He's got speed. He's throwing his body around. He's not really as effective as he's been in the past throwing his body around, but he's doing it. He's just got a little more pep in his step, and that is good to see out of him. So I get the sense that maybe he was dealing with some kind of nagging injury all year last year and into the playoffs because it was such a night and day difference. And so are we seeing a resurgence, a second Renaissance? I sure hope so, and we will keep track of that. The Dallas power play ranks 2 in the league at 32%, and if we do well tonight, we could pass up the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think they've only got about a 0.4 percentage point lead on us, so that would be some nice bragging rights if we can do it. Seattle, for their half, is not as good. They're 20% on the year. Middling, number 18 ranked in that category. Dallas is slowly creeping up in their penalty kill department, 76%. Ranked 23rd overall. Seattle, horrid. Number 30 in the league at 71%. Seattle can't score either. They're ranked 29th in offense at 2.59 goals per game versus Dallas's offense, number 5 in the rankings at 3.39. I'm surprised that Seattle is 7th in league standings with such a poor special teams and offense, but what they do have is they've got the number 2 defense in the league at 2.55 goals against per game. Seattle is also the 6th least penalized team in the league. So, yeah, their penalty kill is not so good, but they're not putting people on it very often. And so, to give you an idea, even Mason Marchment, who did a lot of no-nos here in Dallas, only has 6 penalty minutes on the year. So you got to think that the part of their system in Seattle is to stay out of the box, and they probably whispered in Marchman's ear, don't be doing that anymore. So anyway, Dallas is the number 8th ranked defense in the league right now, if you can believe that, at 2.74 goals against per game. Even without half of our decor right now, we're still stopping teams up. Incredible depth that we have. And so, anyway, the Dallas injuries are as follows. Duchene, maybe he'll make a surprise appearance here. He's out there for the trip. Ernie's on LTIR. You won't see him. Lundkvist is on IR. You won't see him. Harley, who knows? Lyubushkin, who knows as well, day-to-day on him. So we'll see if maybe we get one of those guys back. A little reinforcements would be nice in this hard-fought game that we're going to have tonight. The Wild, in a big game against the Blackhawks tonight, the Wild are hot. They are 4 points behind us at 3rd in the Central. So interesting for us to watch that one. As you know, at the beginning of the year, they really disappointed, but they're the team we thought that they were. A very competitive team, and we have got to get wins to keep them at arm's length so that we don't play the Colorado Avalanche in the first round. That would be a tragedy. Anyway, I look forward to coming to y'all once this game is done, and y'all enjoy the day with the family. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. I appreciate all y'all foilists. Have a good one.